a todos un nuevo vídeo. La verdad que pensé que no iba a subir un vídeo como este en mucho tiempo porque, como bien sabéis, por temas de, bueno, no sé si lo comenté, pero Overwatch 2 yo me retiré. Yo soy jugador retirado de Overwatch porque yo llevo desde 2016 jugando a Overwatch. Llevo voy a hacer 9 años dentro del mundo de Overwatch. Em, bueno, no 8, perdón, porque tuve un año fuera. 8 años jugando al Overwatch, ¿vale? Y perdón, estoy algo mal, lo he hecho en directo hoy, ¿vale? Estoy malo de la garganta, así que si toso mucho pido perdón. Llevo 6 años, no, perdón, llevo 8 años jugando al Overwatch y este año, bueno, sí, ha sido este año, bueno, finales del año del 2024 y esto, ¿vale? Decidí abandonar el juego, por varias razones. Los cambios que estaban haciendo hasta el día de hoy, lógicamente, me jodían más que ayudar. Matchmaking estaba hecho una mierda, los cambios eran más jodidos que otra cosa. Algunos personajes que tenían buffos no se lo merecían, y no era imposible jugar. Y vamos a añadir también el tema de que matchmaking era una puta locura. O sea, yo era platino y me encontraba con gente campeón. O sea, no era ni puto normal, perdón la palabra, ¿vale? Que sigo muchas palabrotas, ya sabes que YouTube te da por culo. Perdón. Lo siento, lo siento. Entonces, claro, entre los jugadores tóxicos que había, que era infumable jugar, o sea, ganaba una de cada 80 partidas. Era infumable jugar. El juego era muy repetitivo ya, o sea, no cambiaban nada, solo hacían buffos tontos. Ponían cosas en la tienda que te hacían gastar más dinero en vez de poner cosas interesantes. Entre que eso y que yo echo de menos muchas cosas del Overwatch 1, pues dije, creo que va siendo hora de retirarme. Me han informado de que ha salido una pedazo de tocho, un vídeo tocho de avisos que van a hacer muchas cosas. Y también me han informado de que se han puesto las pilas gracias a su competencia, Marvel Rivals. Así que como se han puesto las pilas, he dicho, venga, voy a hacer ver el vídeo. Si me hace la pena, subo el vídeo. Si no, pues sigo retirado del juego. A ver si este vídeo, ¿vale? Hace que vuelva al juego otra vez. Hace que este jugador de 8 años fiel que he sido, mm, vuelva de mi retiro magistral y vuelva a jugar al juego. De nuevo. Que vuelva a los vídeos de Overwatch, que vuelva a las competiciones, los vídeos random, todo. ¿Vale? La aprobación de personajes, esa cosa. Así que vamos a ver si este vídeo me da ese poder. Play. Porque al principio sí que lo he visto. O sea, yo he visto el vídeo hasta aquí. Hasta ahí he visto el vídeo. Seguido. Pero estos son resúmenes, creo. O sea, todo lo que pasa este año. La cola de equipo, la cola de. Bueno, de desayuno. Esto. Caja. Vivo. El anime de Vivo. El Avatar. Y Transformers. Los mapas, bueno, sí, estos son un resumen. La brisa, no sé qué. Satcom, no sé.
I have goosebumps.
Ah, en el se ve todo esto gráfico. Ya está, eso ya. Eso. No. He visto las cajas. Acabo de presenciar las cajas. No.
Welcome to the Overwatch 2 Spotlight.
Vamos a ver.
We've always strived
A ver,
to be
Aaron,
the
¿qué
best
le
competitive
traes?
team-based hero shooter. This past year alone, we made huge updates to our competitive systems, including matchmaking, balance updates, roll queue times, and new features,
Bueno,
all
tampoco hemos hecho
in
mucho con el
service
tema de
of
balances, pero
constantly improving and evolving this game. To continue in that goal, we aim to innovate by creating new experiences for the more than 100 million players that have joined us since we launched in 2016. New experiences, new metas, new modes, new events, new heroes, just new ways to have fun. And 2025 is going to be another big year for us. Not only are we expanding this brilliant global community with a return to in season 15, but the overall key
no lo he jugado.
focus for us this year is how we can
Esta
evolve
temporada y la mitad
what
de la
it
otra
means
no, ya
to
me
play an
retiré.
Overwatch game. There's so many things coming to
Vamos a
Overwatch
ver,
2 this year
Aaron
that we
Keller,
can't even fit it all
si consigues que
into
vuelva
this
al juego.
spotlight.
Lo
So,
de la caja se...
over the next
Vale,
30 to 40
pis,
minutes,
pasivas.
we're
¡Pasivas!
really excited to show you many of the things, but definitely not all,
¿Qué es esto?
that we are
¿Cómo que
planning
pasivas?
for the first half of this year.
¿Qué?
First up, the biggest change since Overwatch launched, your favorite heroes are about to get a whole lot more heroic with perks. Perks are here
Vale,
to
esto me hizo gracia.
completely
Perks.
redefine your strategy and how you play your favorite heroes. Think of them as hero-specific bonuses that level up your gameplay and not just your hero.
¿Qué? ¿Cómo?
This means you can customize how you play in a match like never before. It's like giving your favorite heroes a little
¿Me estás diciendo que cada héroe va a tener una pasiva diferente que pueda...
extra.
Vamos a ver el vídeo, vamos a ver.
Overwatch 2 is about to evolve in a way you've never seen before. After that, we'll go into how we're starting the 2025 competitive year with a full reset and new competitive rewards, including the new competitive
nueva variante!
when Season 15 launches. We will also showcase some new mythic skins, game modes, and of course, upcoming heroes. Plus, some improvements to how you are rewarded for your playtime, including the return of a system from Overwatch 1 that we've received a ton of requests for. So, keep that feedback coming. We'll also share what's going on with esports, including how it's expanding with the reintroduction of Overwatch into China. Of course, some info on Overwatch Classic, as well as 6v6, and hopefully a few surprises mixed in as well. We know what this universe means to all of you, and our team is driven by the idea of working together with all of you in this wonderful community. Developing the best version of this universe for years and years to come is what truly matters. We're so thankful that you are all on this journey with us. And there's so much to tell you about that you're gonna want to stick around.
It is time to celebrate the glory of battle, the competition, determination, and boom! What a shot!
Ah, ¿va a haber un replay?
Finally, a worthy title. From
Vale, ese de rango.
rise again. It is not about standing atop the mountain. It is the climb.
¡Oh!
Yeah, two.
Pero, ¿esas no son las nuevas variantes? Pero, mira lo bonitas que son. Son preciosas. Galactic Weapon. Yo.
Own one of these weapons. It is just not with me right now.
A ver la ventaja. Bueno, la pasiva.
To battle.
¿Qué ventaja? ¿Qué dice? Que puedes elegir.
Win with passionate
Lo que he dicho yo, básicamente. ¿Cómo? ¿Qué orisa tiene la vaguera? ¡No! O sea, no de bueno, o sea, no de malo, ¿sabes? O sea, entre la jabalina y... Hostia, pues... ¡Oh! ¡No! ¡Las cajas!
The spoils of victory continue.
Espera, ¿cómo que las cajas vuelven? Que llevo pidiendo que volvieran desde que se fue.
Memory.
Me va a dar un infarto. Esa es la nueva mítica. Mítica tenía...
Free your mind.
Bueno. Big Tío tenía... Está guapa, está guapa. Yo creo que la compre, pero está guapa. Lo tengo que tener taller nuevo. Oh. Bueno, la última. Es morado flipante, ¿eh?
I will achieve
Ay, no me
my
gusta.
vision. My arrows fly
No me
true.
gusta. Bueno, la orisa mola. Kiriko, es que Kiriko es la mimada de Overwatch 2, tío. Pero qué maravilla de skin es esa.
To win is
¿Esto
great.
dónde la tienda?
To win in style is even greater.
No creo que compre nada de la tienda porque la tienda es cara.
Such a masterful display. Play it again.
Vale, Kiriko, no pone un replay.
Two more times.
Pero un replay para qué ya lo había de antes. ¿No?
Time to talk about something big. Introducing perks. This is the most significant innovation to core gameplay since Overwatch launched in 2016. This is more than just an update. It's a radical shift in how you experience gameplay. Perks are upgrades to your hero's kit that unlock during the game. They
Lo de
provide an
Orisa,
additional
hostia.
strategic layer,
Que tú
allowing you to
puedes...
alter your playstyle and
O sea,
adapt
creo que
to
me estoy enterando.
situations. Throughout the match,
No, no.
you'll level up your hero
O sea, tú
2
puedes,
times,
tú puedes
unlocking
elegir
one minor perk and
dentro del
one
juego.
major perk. The first time you level up, you'll get a choice between two minor perks. We positioned minor perks as lighter upgrades. They're like a little boost to warm you up, from cooldown reductions to small passives that keep things balanced but exciting. Once you hit your
Este es un
major
cambio
perk
brutal.
level, you'll get to choose between two powerful upgrades. And you fine-tune your playstyle for the rest of the match. Major perks are gameplay-shifting additions to your hero's kit, changing your core loop and redefining what your hero is capable of. Let's look at an example now with
A ver.
Orisa. When you level up Orisa to level 2, your minor perk choice will be between heat reduction on your primary fire or the ability to briefly tank burst damage with Fortify. Are you facing down a Junkrat and want to be able to survive his tire? The upgrade to Fortify might be a great choice. The fun
que se puede
really
elegir
gets
durante la...
going when you get to your major
La
perk
pregunta que yo
at
tengo,
level
una vez elegida
3.
la pasión, ¿la puedes
Here,
cambiar?
Orisa gets the choice between a
¿O
higher
es toda la
impact
partida con
energy
esa pasión?
javelin or swapping out her javelin spin for a protective barrier. Here's another example of what you can expect with major perks with Torbjorn. For Torb's major perk options, you get to choose between two wild upgrades for your turret. The first perk option is allowing you to upgrade your turret to level 3 when activating Overload, drastically shifting your turret's threat level as it rips through enemies. The second perk option is if you're feeling a little cheeky, upgrading your turret to now stick on walls. With this added flexibility, Toria can take
A los
different angles
retro.
and even surprise opponents with sneaky turret placement. Finally, let's round it out with
A ver, Ana.
Ana's first major perk.
A ver qué le hacen a mi Ana. ¿Acabo de leer bien? ¿Estoy leyendo bien? Las dos pasivas de Ana. O sea, que Ana tiene, que el rifle de Ana tenga crítico a enemigos. O que el nano boost sea para alguien y para ella sola. O sea, para ella y para otra persona. ¿What?
Choice upgrades her sharpshooting capabilities, allowing her to headshot enemies.
¿Qué
Be careful, Widowmaker.
¿Qué
You might lose this sniper duel.
¿Cómo?
Then,
Venga,
if you're playing Ana and having a hard time getting dove on, you might want Ana's second major perk option. Give
A
yourself
ver,
nano boost when it's activated on
¿qué es lo que le hacía falta a Ana? Esto es lo que le hacía falta a Ana, tío.
an ally.
Llevo años pidiendo eso para Ana.
Fight.
Años.
When designing perks, we wanted to expand and elevate what your heroes are capable of.
Bueno, llevamos.
We were looking for a system that we could layer on top of your normal Overwatch gameplay and offer choice from match to match. We plan on adjusting perks on a
Me
regular
encanta.
cadence with bigger system refreshes happening in the middle of the year. Every choice you make with perks will
Pero,
impact the
bueno,
battlefield,
esto lo veremos en el campo.
offering new opportunities to enemies and support your team. You'll get to experience the next era of Overwatch 2 when
A ver si
Season
es verdad.
15 launches.
La temporada 15. Toda la temporada 15. Toda 15 y más allá. Vale, a partir. Vale. Entonces en 4 días.
See the passion and dedication this community brings to the game every day. Honestly,
Bueno, a ver,
it's
tampoco
what
te
keeps us
motives,
hyped to
¿eh?
bring you more.
Todavía está un montón de
Today,
tiempo
we're
abandonado.
so happy to share some exciting new features when the 2025 competitive year begins during Season 15, a season that will shake things up by making the game more strategic and further improving our competitive systems. Last year during Season 9, we introduced a major rework to our competitive system, as well as the addition of new hero passives that refresh the core gameplay of Overwatch. As we enter the first season of 2025, this is the perfect chance for the team to shake things up once again. For such a big season, it just feels logical to start with a big bang, our galactic weapons.
Dios, que son
In response to your
preciosas.
feedback about competitive
Son
rewards,
muy
we
bonitas.
worked hard to make this year's weapon variant out of this world. We
Con
developed
estas,
new
con estas armas
support
te
applying
dan
this
ganas de
type
jugar
of
al
complex
competitivo.
material to weapons. We want you
Te
to
dan
feel
un
like you have the
motivo,
power
¿sabes?
of the stars in the palm of your hand. And hey, we're also making climbing the ladder even more charming. At Platinum and above, you'll now get
¡Oh!
exclusive weapon charms.
Vale. Los llaveros, muy bonito. De momento, ahora seguimos. De momento, todo lo que yo llevo pidiendo como requisitos para que yo vuelva al juego, 3 de 2, no, 2 de 3 está cumpliéndose. El tema del cosmético de armas y el tema de la loot box. Las cajas. Que es algo que a mí siempre me han encantado y que lo quitasen me jodió mucho. ¿Vale? Solo falta lo último para que yo al juego sí vuelva. Que es, que dirá, aquí es una tontería, pero es que para mí, para editar los vídeos y hacer las cosas, me vienen súper bien. Y aparte que a mí me gusta verlo. Quiero, de nuevo, por favor, esta mierda me da igual. A mí esto me da igual. Yo quiero, por favor, el rango de vuelta en mi marco. Ahí lo dejo. Como hagáis
alongside
esto,
the
yo vuelvo al
existing
juego.
titles. We'll start tracking
Ay,
your
pero
rank for this
bonito,
during
bonito
Season
el llavero.
15 and hand out these rewards for the first time in Season 16. Now you'll be flexing your rank in any mode by rocking these battle
Ya,
ready
pero con
cosmetics
esto
with
no puedo
pride.
flexear nada.
We're also excited to report that we're bringing rake icons back to the hero
¿Qué? ¿Cómo?
cosmetics with pride. We're also excited
También
to
no
report
completas
that we're
informar que
bringing
traemos.
rake icons back
¡Toma!
to the hero portraits while you're in competitive play.
Ya está, vuelvo
We'd
al
like
juego.
to do more
Vuelvo
of
al
this
juego.
sort of thing in
Ya
the
está,
future,
no me digas
but for
más.
now, this
Vuelvo
will
al
give
juego.
players that want to show off their skill by sharing their gameplay an easier way to do that. Now,
No puede ser. Que encima el marco va cambiando, ¿no? Me muero. Pero qué bonito.
Season 15's rank reset. We've tuned our ranks again, and we're confident you can reach new heights that show off your true skill. Whether you've been
Ya
away
está,
for
vuelvo
a
al
while,
juego.
or you've
Vuelvo al
been
juego.
grinding up
Vuelvo al
until the
juego.
last
Vuelvo
minute
al
in
juego.
some questionable
O sea,
end of
no lo
season
dudo.
matches.
Que, ¿tú sabes
Most
lo que
importantly,
yo tardo en editar
think
un
the-
vídeo de. Bueno, que tardaba en editar un vídeo porque tenía que poner el marco yo mismo.
Soft resets are
Gracias,
best when we're
Overwatch.
introducing
Por
big
fin
new
así las
features
cosas
that
bien,
change
te
what it
cago en la...
means to be skilled at the game. I'm happy to announce that hero
No sé,
bans
te
are
cago en algo.
officially coming to the game. We know you've been
Espera,
asking.
espera.
I'm happy to announce that hero bans are officially
¿Qué?
coming
Ay, paro.
to the game.
No paro más.
We know you've been asking for this
¿Cómo que
feature, and
prohibición
we're
de
looking
héroes?
forward to building our take on it.
Eso es lo que
Don't
hacía
worry,
falta el puto
no
Overwatch, tío.
pools or
Prohibición de héroes.
cats or cats and pools are involved. We want a system that punches up at the strong or frustrating heroes without punching down at weaker niche picks. We also want a system that's very fast, that gives you nuanced control over
Eso era la
outcomes,
temporada 16,
and
no
that
la
we can
15.
tweak based on your feedback. As you've seen, we're building a lot of new features. And speaking of buildings,
Bueno, no
what
lo
if you
sé
had
cuándo
more
sea todo
control
esto.
over which of our buildings you spend your time in? We're happy to announce that map voting will be coming to the game
Mutaciones de
after
mapas.
hero bans.
Por fin.
Both hero bans and map
Mi
voting are
garganta no va a poder
exclusive
con
to
este vídeo,
competitive play. One of the other changes I'm particularly excited about is a quality of life update I've wanted to build since my first day on the job. When I joined the team, I was challenged to list the top 10 things I wanted to work on. Back then, we chose the ping system from that list, but today we're building my number one, and that's improved hero information. In a game about mastery like ours, equipping players with the knowledge they need to improve is one of the most useful services we can provide as
No sé qué
developers.
es esto.
That's why we're adding detailed stats to
Una
the hero
crítica
information
detallada, ¿no?
screen that show damage, cooldowns, ranges, and perks. Of course, Season 15 isn't just about competitive cosmetic updates.
Toda la temporada
We're also
15.
tweaking stuff behind the scenes, think shop bundles and better ways to snag those jaw-dropping cosmetics. Season 15
Las cajas.
is the return of loot boxes.
No puede ser.
You heard
tío.
that right. Loot boxes are making a comeback. We're keeping it fun while being transparent about what's inside and the rate of various drops from opening each box. Oh, and guess what? They'll be available in the free track of the battle pass.
Gratis.
And of course, they'll also be in the
Gracias.
weekly rewards where you can get loot boxes for just
Y le dan poca,
There
dan
are
10.
plenty of ways to earn them. We're really excited for the changes we've made in bringing these back, and hope you are too.
Gracias. Vale, ¿esto qué es? El clásico y esto qué es.
I'm really excited to join you today to speak about what you can expect from events this year. One of the biggest ways the team has been exploring new ways to play Overwatch 2 is through 6v6 tests. This is something players have been asking about since we launched Overwatch 2 with 5v5, and Aaron has written a few extensive blogs on why the team made this switch. Things like pick rates, tank queue times, match stalemates, matches going on too long, sometimes made Overwatch feel like
Sí.
more of a slog than the
Sí,
fun it should
era
have
muy
been.
coñazo.
We want to find the absolute best way to make 6v6 with those concerns in mind. These limited time events are our way to really test how 6v6 and Overwatch 2 could work in the most fun, compelling ways possible when trying to address the various issues it used to face. This was a really great experiment for us, and we thank everyone that took part, jumped into the matches, and shared your feedback. We're still sifting through all of the in-game data, along with the mountain of feedback the team received across social media, forums, emails, and carrier pigeons. So look for an update on some key learnings in the coming weeks. Moving forward,
Escuchar a
we're
la
going to be doing
comunidad.
more of these, and in Season 15, we're pleased to announce 6v6 is getting its own competitive
Anda,
queue.
pondrán un 6 contra
This
6
will be
de
an open
nuevo.
queue, but with a max of 2
Vale,
tanks
vale.
per team.
Para
Not all of our
probarlo, para
events are
probarlo.
just purely to experiment and to try and test out features.
Vamos a ver qué
We're
tal está
also
eso.
running events
Lo
because, let's be
grabaremos,
honest, they're simply fun. Obviously, we have to bring back the modes and events that everyone loves. In addition to the current return of Lunar New Year, we're bringing back April Fools. You'll hit the beach in summer games, and of course, face the horrors of Dr. Junkenstein this Halloween.
Otra vez lo
Outside of
mismo.
those annual events, one of the most fun limited time modes we've worked on in a while has to be Overwatch Classic. This was a labor of love for those of us who have been immersed in this universe for almost 10 years. We started in November with the Overwatch 1 launch day patch. 21 heroes, original abilities, no hero limits or role locks. Then in January, we rolled out with the September 2017 Moth meta patch, introducing the original versions of Ana, Sombra, Orisa, and Doomfist. But you can't do Overwatch Classic without the most notorious of Overwatch 1 periods. So coming in Season 15, we are bringing you Overwatch Classic GOATs. This was a ridiculously glorious time to play. You had 3 tanks and 3 supports dominating lineups. These won't be matches you'll go into thinking the key headshot or flanking play will make a difference. GOAT's meta is a head-to-head battle, testing which team can be the most thoughtful and strategic in setting up the best combination of plays, the best use of dual heals, and of course, dual ults. Communication will be key when jumping back to 2019 to see if you have it in you to be the GOAT.
Vale. Me parece bien. Héroes. A ver.
Today, we introduce an exciting new hero to our lineup. Meet Freya.
Freya.
Codenamed Wind Dasher. She's the latest addition to Overwatch's
Wind
roster,
Dasher.
poised to help you elevate your game.
Me mola el
Freya
diseño,
hails from the land of Denmark, where the winters are
Es
cold and
DP.
apparently the bounty hunters are
Tiene
even
toda la
colder.
pinta de DP.
Freya was once Overwatch's most renowned search and rescue operative, dedicated to saving lives. But when Overwatch disbanded, she put her skills towards a new purpose, bounty hunting. Now she'll hunt down any target for the right price. Freya is a hero with a unique arsenal at her fingertips. Armed with an explosive crossbow
un
and a
arco.
cape that gives her serious airtime,
Una capa que
Freya
vuela.
doesn't
Un
play by the
DPS
rules.
volante.
We think you love the new dynamic she brings to Overwatch. Whether you're the type to strategize, hit the ground running, or hover above it, she's got something for everyone. Test your foes with her explosive flare, or wrap them up like a gift with her bola. And if someone tries to
Atrapa
flee,
enemigos.
well, as Freya says, run or hide,
¿Qué
it won't
dices?
matter in the end. Freya's kit doesn't just aim to control the battlefield, it aims to own it. Unload a flurry of rapid-fire
Es
with
un...
red throw crossbow to keep the pressure
Es
on your
un
enemies.
arco
Slow
automático.
it down with
Lol.
take aim to line up the perfect shot and fire a
Okay.
high-speed, explosive bolt that will turn your targets into fireworks.
Lol.
Quick dash in any direction to reload your explosive bolt and leave your enemies in the dust. Launch yourself sky high with an updraft of wind and catch those rooftop campers or get a bird's eye view before you strike.
Ah, no es un vuelo, es un
Finally,
mega salto.
snag an enemy with a bola shot. Wrap them up and pull in their unlucky teammates for the ultimate combo
La
play.
ulti no lo entiendo.
For those of you who love a challenge, Freya is going to
Pero el
test your
personaje
skills
me
like
recuerda a
never
alguien.
before. Recognized internally as
Ok.
being one of the highest skill
Me parece
heroes
un
in the
poco
game,
Brigitte, ¿no?
Freya's kit demands precision and a steady, long-range aim. Whether you want to dominate the battlefield,
Es de la
or
distancia,
float
te
on
lo
the
cuido,
breeze,
vale.
she's going to be the right bounty hunter to hire. Now that we've shown you Freya, you probably want to know who the season 18
Oh,
hero
a ver,
will
la
be.
temporada
I think
18,
it's
¿cuál?
fitting to give you a sneak peek at Hero
El Giro
44.
44.
Codenamed Aqua,
Hola.
this Chinese water
Oye, es guapete. Guapete.
wielder has one of the most unique ability
De
sets
agua
that we have
chino.
ever developed. You'll learn more about him later this year. And before then, get ready for the Freya Hero
Yeah.
trial coming later in Season 15. Following the Overwatch 2 team on social media and our
Vale, vale, espérate. Entonces Freya es de la temporada 16, pero se podrá probar la 15. Y este es de la temporada 18. Vale.
release more hero comics and continue to
Entiendo.
share regular updates on balance changes for all of your favorite heroes.
Estadio.
Season 16 is launching in April and is going to be another massive season. In addition
No,
to a new
en abril.
hero,
Sale en 4 días.
theme, and some fun events,
¿En qué
we
temporada
have
estamos?
something extra special that has been in the works for a long time. Welcome to Stadium, the ultimate battleground for strategy, teamwork, and hero evolution. Stadium is the biggest game mode we've made since
Estamos en la temporada
Overwatch
14.
1 was first released in
Ahora ha sido un
2016.
fallo de traducción.
TLDR, this mode is awesome. It's Overwatch gameplay like you've never seen before. Fast-paced rounds, nail-biting 5v5 matches, and a best-of-7 system designed to push every player's limits. This is the arena where you don't just outplay the enemy, you outthink and outbuild them too. Here's the twist. Mods. Each round, you'll earn coins based on how you and your team perform. Use these to unlock and customize
¡Hala!
abilities for your hero. Choose from mods that boost survivability, like extra armor, amplify attacks with shorter cooldowns, or even add game-changing abilities. Stadium is packed with transformative powers and strategic encounters
La verdad, no nos
that
hace caso.
enhance the hero fantasy well beyond anything we've released. This also includes the option to choose how you play either a first person or an entirely new third person
primera o
perspective
tercera
from which to
persona.
see more of the
Pero
battlefield
son solamente
and
en
your
este modo,
modifications
¿no?
in action. To go into detail and really showcase what Stadium is all about, I'm thrilled to introduce Dylan Snyder and, of course, the one and only Dion Rogers.
What's up, Aaron?
Thank you so much, Aaron.
Wow,
this is crazy.
can you believe we're in Watch Point Gibraltar?
Yes. Let's talk strategy. Picture this. Reaper flying, like literally flying, I'm serious.
Pero ten el modo
to
este,
take
¿no?
down a pesky diva. Or Mercy enchanting a teammate to auto-res on death. The choice is totally yours, so
Y
build
entonces el nuevo modo.
what works as an edge in one round might be the difference maker in the next. You'll be upgrading your hero until they're so powerful that Aaron has no choice but to make you the game director. You become a walking fortress by going all in on armor, or roast your enemy shields faster and more mercilessly than Dion roasts me every day for not knowing anything about obscure 1970s jazz. Because why not?
And visually, we've revamped everything from the ground up, creating a new user experience
Me
layout
mola
to
esto,
navigating your
Está
simple,
curioso, lo probamos también
fun.
en el vídeo.
the fresh layout and
Ese mapa
intuitive
nuevo.
icons transform strategy into art,
Sí, ese mapa es nuevo.
giving you the arsenal to power up your hero as you progress through intense matches. Incorporating an intricate mod system, each choice you make is a step towards strategic dominance. Early in the game, you'll invest in affordable mods that lay a solid foundation for your team, giving you an immediate but modest boost. As the match heats up, you'll unlock access to more expensive and oh-so-satisfying mods that pack a serious punch, turning the tide in your favor. Each power-up is complemented by incredible visual effects, dynamically interacting with your actions to maximize the awesome feel of impact and intensity. You'll have complete control of your currency, so how and when you spend could be the key to victory. It's all about crafting the best version of your hero at the right moment.
In addition to mods you can buy, you'll also unlock even more powerful traits that won't cost you anything. Traits are meant to be defining aspects of your play expression, so we're making sure that they feel appropriately transformative. You may remember us teasing some of these in events like Trials of Sanctuary or Junkenstein's Laboratory. As Reinhardt, you can focus on improving your barrier, taking away the movement penalty while it's raised, and allowing him to activate it while charging. As Soldier 76, become a utility healer for your team while improving your biotic field by increasing its range, attaching it to yourself, and buffing the attack speed of allies that stand in its radius.
Vale,
Or as
curioso,
Kiriko,
está curioso.
embrace your true nature as a dive DPS by improving your health and damage resistance while gaining the ability to teleport to allies and enemies.
Pero también te digo, parece un
7
modo que han
rounds.
creado
Stadium features a variety of maps
en el
and
taller.
game modes. It's a mix of modified versions of existing maps, such as a quicker Hanaoka class round, as well as new push maps with final artwork to be
Quiero
unveiled in the
esa trampa.
coming months.
Stadium
Quiero
launches
esa
in
trampa.
Season 16, and we see it as
Tengo una
more
parecida,
than
pero
just
en
a new
negro.
mode.
Bueno,
It's a
parecida.
long-term
no,
evolution. Each season will bring updates, new heroes, and possibly even alternate modes like payload race or paintball. And hey, while this mode is already big, it's just the beginning of empowering you to build the best hero you can.
We'll be keeping a close eye on your feedback and continue to find ways to evolve this mode into the biggest and best it could be.
We're planning to kick things off with 14 core heroes, carefully selected to ensure balance and competitive play,
Vamos con el
with more
Taranto.
heroes being regularly added over time, which will allow
Vale,
you to
y
keep
podrán,
working
vale,
each
vale.
season on what is the best hero build to help you
¿Han
win.
puesto un
There
holograma?
will also be additional maps, modes, and features regularly added over time, keeping things fresh and competitive.
Stay tuned as we reveal more details in the coming months. Stadium isn't just a new way to play. It's a new way to dominate. Get ready to strategize, customize, and rise. Season 16 is just around the corner. See you there.
See you there.
Cosméticos. Eso no lo hemos visto ya.
We have some stunning cosmetics lined up, and I'm thrilled to brag about my team's hard work. Earlier today, you saw a brief glimpse of Season 15, but let's dive a bit deeper. Our Season 15 mythic skin is for Zenyatta. Zenyatta will have heavily visual effects and sound effects to complement his godly ascension. Our concept artist jumped on this one. She was really inspired by the Golden Dragon Pichu, and the team rallied to make sure that we brought her vision to life in a way that felt specific and authentic. Our fifth mythic weapon is for Widowmaker, coming out at Season 15.
La quinta arma mítica
We
para
wanted something
Widowmaker.
that truly embodied
Perfecto, eso
Widowmaker's
sí me
hero
hago.
fantasy, and our concept artist took that literally. I don't have favorites, but if I did, the theme for our Season 16 mythics is very near and dear to my heart. The team has been waiting forever to put our spin on the beloved Mahou Shoujo genre. I'm so excited to introduce Doki Watch, which
Doki
pits
Watch.
the heroes of heart against the hollow.
¡No! ¡De
Doki Watch
animalitos!
retains core elements of the magical girl
me han
aesthetic
ganado.
and blends them with the sleek technology of Overwatch. Our heroes'
Me
magic
encantan los
weapons are
animalitos, así que me
empowered by their
compré
animal
ya
familiars
Valorant.
to fight against the
Ejemplo,
hollow
Valorant, me
hearts and their
compré
looming threat of
cosas de
woe.
Valorant.
Tiny
de
sharks,
animalitos.
a fox, a cat, and even mischievous bunnies are ready to fight by your side. They're cute, they're fierce, and they'll make your heart doki doki. When it was time to pick the leader of the Heroes of Heart, the choice was obvious. Mars' favorite daughter gets a
Juno,
splash
no se lo
of pink
comprar
in
Juno,
her
ya tengo una
mythic
con
skin.
Juno.
Juno's radiance spreads
Pero
hope wherever she goes, making her extremely powerful in the fight against.
Perdonar que me habían llamado.
Where she goes, making her extremely powerful in the fight
Pero
against
cambia la
woe.
skin por
Her
conforme
skin
mata.
features her magical shark companions, Deimos and Phobos, named for the moons of Mars. Personally, I'm partial to the pastel yellow Doki princess, but villain enthusiasts will love her
Oh, son
corrupt evil
variantes.
look too. But don't worry, Mercy Mains, I've got you covered. She's
Mercy
getting the
Ma-
Season 16
Oh,
mythic
para
weapon.
Mercy.
At mid-season, the
Hijos de-
ridiculously cute
Mi
Elios joins
debilidad.
the fight. I'm not going to say much, because I think the concept really speaks for itself. He's just a little guy. Since Overwatch 2 was released,
Por favor, que no sea
players
muy
have been
caro.
asking for a mythic for this hero. She's a little bit of extra work for my team specifically, but it was time to make it happen. Our Season 17 mythic skin is for Diva.
Para
We hope she
Diva.
lives up to your expectations.
A ver.
For her mythic, Diva will take on the spiritual aura of South Korea's national animal,
me la
the
compro.
Siberian
Me la
tiger.
compro.
She'll
Me la
have
compro.
customizable
Me la compro.
hairstyles on the pilot, as
¡Qué
well as a pink and an
guapa!
Empire Red colorway, so you can style her
El
however you
azul
want.
es top. En
Season
azul
17 will
blanco tiene mis
also
colores.
feature Reaper's mythic weapon, designed
La
to
arma mítica
capture
de
the
Reaper, a
allure
ver.
of corruption. We asked our concept artist to make something edgy, and he really did deliver. With distinct weapons for each hand,
Nah, no me
they
gusta.
reflect Reaper's duality, his descent from beloved
Muy
Overwatch
Reaper,
commander
hay que
to feared Talon agent. Oh, and one last thing. While we aren't quite ready to reveal them yet, throughout the upcoming year, we have some very exciting collaborations. But there's one coming in Season 15
Una
that me and my
temporada 15.
girlies can give a slight reveal to.
Un regún. Ah, vale, la
Hello,
tipo
beyond the Seven. We're so excited to announce our second collaboration with Overwatch 2.
Bueno, a mí esto no me
There will be brand new in-game skins and cosmetics coming this March. We can't wait to reveal all the details, so stay tuned for more information. See you on the game soon. Bye.
Hi gamers, this is Bailey from the Overwatch esports team. Something new is always coming to Overwatch, and Overwatch esports is no different. We've tweaked our competitive formats a bit to provide you all the things that you actually care about. More things to play in, more matches to watch, more coverage of your favorite players, drops to earn, and some awesome dynamic gameplay through the addition of hero bands, which we've never done before. We just wrapped up our inaugural 2024 season at DreamHack Stockholm this November, where Team Falcons from OWCS Korea took home the win. We're really excited for the future of OWCS to provide the most accessible competitive environment that we have ever had. Want to know, though, how the OWCS is getting even better in
No me importa
2025?
mucho, pero
We're
dale.
going from 2 to 3 stages and live events, bringing you 3 events across the world to even more players. We're doubling the gameplay that we're providing and the number of broadcasts. We're introducing Faceit Leaks to our ecosystem and integrating it directly into OWCS, making it easier to follow and providing more chances to compete and have some fun with your friends. Additionally, we're adding a new tournament phase to the competition through a promotion relegation tournament, allowing more chances to qualify and new exciting stakes to your matches. On top of that, we're introducing a team partner program, bringing some iconic esports brands to OWCS across our different regions. We'll be supporting a bunch of in-game items that you can purchase so you can rep your favorite team and the proceeds go directly to support those teams and players. This year, we are also welcoming a few new regions to OWCS. We know how incredibly passionate our players in China and Australia are for esports. With the return of Overwatch 2 to China, we're excited to welcome those players to the OWCS with their own dedicated region.
Ah, vale, había que tirar
And
la
our
Overwatch
players in
2
Australia are going to be
porque
joining
pasó
the
con
Pacific
China, vale, entiendo,
sub-region
entiendo.
in
Se habían
OWCS
separado de
Asia.
China o algo.
We've introduced rank-based divisions
Bueno, no
to
estoy
face it
seguro.
and calling out heroes that just make matches more fair, competitive, and fun. The OWCS 2025 season is kicking off right now. Head to our channels or website to find the schedule so that you don't miss a single match. Then you can tune in to earn some awesome viewership rewards, cheer on your favorite players and teams, or learn a thing or two about your favorite hero. We hope to see you there.
Brutal. Brutal todo lo que se viene, tío.
Getting to be a part of this amazing team of brilliant developers, artists, engineers, and more, as we've evolved Overwatch together with all of you, has been one of the highlights of my career. We are so excited about all that has been shown today, but we didn't even touch on so many more great updates coming your way. Throughout the rest of this year, we are going to roll out numerous quality of life changes, such as map voting, and as Gavin mentioned, hero bans. We also didn't even touch on what is one of the most impactful changes coming later this year, more map reworks. There will be reworks of both original Flashpoint maps, Suravasa, and New Junk City. We also are working on major reworks to another batch of classic maps,
Ay, sí, por
so you
favor.
have to stay tuned as we share those details. And
Pero
that's
no va
not
a
even
haber
all
han
for
conseguido que quiera
maps.
volver al juego.
A new Atlantic Arcology map is also coming to the game. And a new Tokyo map.
Oh.
We have so much planned to share with you throughout the year. More details, more content, more ways to experience Overwatch. It is our goal to keep exploring and delivering new fun ways to play Overwatch than we've ever done before. I cannot wait to show you what this team has been working on. Thank you for the hours and hours of dedication you all give to this game. We are thrilled to keep working with you through feedback and engagement on growing what we do to improve Overwatch 2. I hope you all have a fantastic time when these changes start rolling out in
Estoy
just
súper
a few
contento.
weeks
Estoy
with
muy
Season
contento.
15.
Estoy muy
Now
contento.
let's go make a great game.
Bueno, pues ya está. No sé qué decir. Acaban de conseguir que vuelva a jugar al juego. O sea, Overwatch 2, aparte de que llevo desde su salida, desde 2016, bueno, mediados, porque no va a contar 2016, voy a contar 2017. Llevo 8 años jugando al juego. Uno me tuve que retirar por salud mental, porque tantos insultos te acaba colapsando. Y este año abandoné el juego, o sea, el año pasado, abandoné el juego porque es que no me sentía, ya no me divertía el juego. Era todo el rato lo mismo, cada cambio que hacían me jodía más a lo que me divertía, la gente se volvía muy insoportables. Que yo tenía mi momento también tóxico, no lo niego, ¿vale? Pero joder, tampoco es que se pueda ser amables con ellos. Entonces, entre la gente, que eso Overwatch no tiene culpa, entre la gente y que esto sí tiene culpa de Overwatch, los cambios y tal que estaban haciendo, que todo era repetitivo, las cosas chulas que ponían eran de pago siempre, siempre. Y no barato, no de 15, 5 pavos, no, de 20 para arriba. Casi 40 pavos te llegas a gastar, entonces como... No. Pero viendo todo esto, o sea, también llevo desde que salió Overwatch 2, 4 años, 4 o 5 años que salió Overwatch 2, no estoy seguro. No me acuerdo cuándo salió Overwatch 2, ¿vale? Pero, tío, llevo pidiendo de la entrada de Overwatch 2 que vuelva a las cajas. Que a mí me encantaban. Aunque ya tenga todo, me da igual, me encantaba abrir las cajas. Era ilusión para mí eso. Ya contaré anécdotas yo con las cajas, porque tengo muchas anécdotas con las cajas yo. Pero las cajas, tío. Luego también que para el tema de vídeos, ya no estéticamente hablando, sino para grabar, yo tenía que poner un PNG de mi rango en el marco. En cada fotograma tenía que editarlo para que no se fuera y no se moviera fuera del marco. Y quedaba mal, pero por lo menos se daba a entender que era competitiva. Y llevo, desde que salió Overwatch diciendo, por favor, que vuelva eso, que vuelva, que vuelva. Y no solo ha vuelto, no solo, no solo nos han escuchado, sino que encima vuelve con un nuevo, ¿cuál era para lo que estoy buscando? Un nuevo marco para eso exclusivamente. Más la variante que, vale, la variante dorada, bueno, es una variante que lleva en el juego desde que salió competitivas, un montón de años. También luego las variantes de Jade, a ver, era algo nuevo, pero no es bonito. O sea, no es feo tampoco, pero queda mal en algunos personajes. Pero la variante Galactic, esa va a quedar bien en todos. Es que es maravillosa esa variante. Es muy bonita. A mí personalmente me ha chiflado. Personalmente, me ha encantado a mí. Así que nada, chicos. Habrá vídeo de Overwatch en un futuro. Dentro de 4 días, que cuando se acaba la. Porque se acaba cuando. Lo estoy mirando ahora mismo. Se acaba dentro de 5 días. Pues en 5 días nos vemos. ¿Vale? Yo voy a jugar estos 5 días al Overwatch para yo recuperar mi manera de jugar. Porque claro, te oxidas, quieres o no. Así que nada, gracias Overwatch por ponernos las pilas. Gracias Overwatch por darme otra vez la ilusión de ese adolescente que llegaba al instituto y se ponía a jugar al juego y era feliz. Gracias por devolverme esa ilusión. Corazoncitos. Venga, espero que dejen buen like, pasemos un saludo. Bye.